This pumpkin is so pretty. I can't stop touching it, and now I sound like a creepy man. But yeah, no, it's really cute. I don't think it's been. I don't think ever, or it's been like a good minute since I've seen an off-white pumpkin. It's kind of off-white. I mean, the lighting here is really cute too. It's kind of. But yeah, no, reset. Hi, I'm Parmes, and today's video is about toxic people. So, I really believe that quality of life directly has to do with our community. And when I say community, it can be two people, it can be three people, just more than one. And I think having less people in your life that you have a high quality relationship with is better than having a higher number of people in your life but lower quality relationships with each one of them. So that's basically what I'm going to talk about. Um, I have so many examples of this. I feel like at this point, um, I've had some sort of an experience with this thing with toxic people. I mean, like toxic people is like kind of like a general term, but like I would say honestly without any judgment, just like not everybody's for you. Like I really don't feel like I vibe with most people. Truthfully. Like I genuinely like feel like the best way I can explain it, maybe it's like a radio. Like different frequencies, like it's different channels. And I respect nature, um, and I do believe that all the patterns that exist in this world that I, perceive, um, they're all inspired by nature. It's all nature. It's all connected. So what I mean by that, and I'm trying to think about what I was saying, but like it's also like not talking about nature. Like it's not natural for me to like everybody. I feel like because people are so diverse and sometimes opposites. How can I like one like if they're like exact opposites, you know? Um, and I think boundaries are really important. I think life is honestly too short to give 20 chances to one person rather than 20 chances to 20 different people. Especially like for me at this age, like 24, I feel like, I used to really give people a lot of time and it's been draining. And lately I'm focused on myself more, at least, more than I've been before. And it feels way better. Honestly, I'm not constantly drained by thinking about other people cuz it's like I feel like I didn't really believe how much of a how much of a bad effect toxic people had in my life. I was like, like, well, they're just there and I'm living my life. But the thing is, like, I have to take everybody that I let into like my energy circuit. I don't know how to like explain like in my presence, in my energy, like whether it be like in my presence, like in my mind, if I'm thinking about them and I'm or literally like hanging out, like So when I spend time with like my best friend here, because I do have a bestie that's abroad, and some of you might know how aching that is. Um, but so obviously that's number one. But like my bestie here, like they're like it's very much quality over quantity, and it's naturally his that pattern. I feel like talking about nature is just like you know not every animal eats every food even, or not every animal can live in different like parts of the world, or like some there's like there's just this is such a like life is such a diverse experience in all different aspects, and forcing myself to I think that's where it goes down to. I feel like a lot of times I do this and I like notice even my like closest friends tell me like especially like people like my age, like when you're like in your like 20s, mid 20s, like near mid 20s. Um, the whole point is that I feel like I don't want to give people as much time and energy. I feel like I want to have a better bullshit meter, and I want to and obviously like it comes from experience. Like I'm only 24, like there's so many more people that I'm going to meet in my life, and by the time I'm like 60, I've met like way more people. But what I'm trying to say is like, and I learned this is like really funny, but I at Catalyst this year at VIF, that's also something that a filmmaker that I met there told me. Like she was a producer, and she was like basically like in charge of like giving a bunch of funds and stuff, and she was like in this business you really need to have a good bullshit meter, and you need to know who you can work with and who you can't work with, and whose values truly don't align with yours. um, and I want to accept that, and I want to give myself honestly the best experiences ever, and it's like I know that I'm also not for everybody. Like I'm not obviously trying to say that I am. Like and that's the whole point. Like that's the beauty of it. Like finding your own people, and for me it's very much like quality over quantity. So I know I'm gonna be running like a tight circle. I mean, when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, it was also like that too. When I used to live in Iran, like and like these are also like some of the people that I'm still friends with to this day. But obviously like it's long distance, and they're in Iran, and but yeah, people that I went to like high school with, and elementary school, and like but how my life really is right now is like I live in Vancouver, and I have like to have my people here, so like those people are always in my heart. Like the good thing honestly about social media sometimes is like like seeing my friends like stories and content and stuff, and that's amazing. But I want to drink my hot chocolate. Oh my god, it tastes really good. But yeah, so basically like I'd rather have like one best friend, bestie, close friend, but one closest person that's like super close to me, maximum two or three, like maximum. And it used to be like that too. Like I would have like a lot of different friends. I was like really extroverted and stuff, so I would have like a lot of different friends. But like my besties, like I would always have like one best friend, or like maximum two people that like were really close to me. And I feel like that's how I operate best. And I'm kind of like tired of people pleasing, and because like everybody kind of like I don't know, like everything I say, like there's instantly this like other voice in my head that like I was gonna say like everybody like wants something from me, kind of. I feel like that, it's like kind of like a not to say that people are just like some people like very few, but like some are like just like why aren't you answering me, or like why aren't you like, and it's really funny to me honestly that I even like I just didn't realize the first time I met them. Like it's just like people that I either like met like once or twice, and like, we exchanged contacts or whatever, and we wanted to like meet up, but then like they were super like awkward and weird like the third time I saw them. So really that's also like another thing is like my time is very important to me. So like I rather like invest it and like spend it and give it to a person that I really love, whether it be like family or like friends, or it really matters that like I manage my time the way I want to manage it, like not trying to like this expectation of just like, and I think it applies not only like to friendships and stuff of just like obviously there's this desire that I have of like going out and meeting people, meeting new people, and meeting new people is really really cool. It's awesome. It's like sometimes even like when you have some conversations with people you might like never even like see them again or something, or like have that interaction or really like for example like there was like this jam session one time at this place, and like there was just a bunch of musicians and like dancers, and it was just like a very like chill event. And this guy I saw, we danced once, and like I don't know, whatever, it just nothing ever came out of that, and it was absolutely fine. And I think of that experience as something that was cool. That's it. It's like, but to have like a relationship with somebody, like I feel like, yeah, that the word like friend is like a very sacred word. I feel like all I'm trying to say, like with everything, I don't even know if I'm making sense with it. Like it makes sense to me, but I don't know if I'm articulating well. But like, yeah, everything I'm trying to say is like the word friend is very sacred. So like, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody is should be called your friend. And I certainly don't want to call just anybody my friend. Even like, yeah, like it's gonna like take some time for me to like really get to know you and like just like, and yeah, as far as time goes, like I feel like that's just like taking ownership of your time is freedom. How else would you feel free? Like if there's always this like these expectations of pleasing all these different people, from like, could be genuinely anybody, it could be like people you work with or family or friends or whatnot, and not being honest with what yourself and what you want and what you feel like you want to have gain out of that experience, whether it's like a hangout or like a night out or whatever it is. Like it's just like how do you want to spend it, like how do you want to, and if there's not alignment there, like I don't think it's good investment just like to to give the same chance like over and over and over again to the same relationship where you can just like why again, why should you give 20 chances to one person when you can give 20 chances to 20 different people? Like why would you do that? Especially if like 2 or 3 times I can understand, just like you're trying to like gauge like where that person is, like what their personality is and like whatnot. But and like I really decided like I don't really want to like for the first couple of times I'm gonna see someone, and I'm talking about like meeting new people. Obviously this is not like for your friends, but um I'm only gonna go to like coffee shops or like stuff, like places I could like dip whenever I wanna dip. Like definitely not like an event or like a performance, or definitely nothing of that sort. Absolutely not. Low story time is recently I went to this drag show, and the person that I went with, we weren't like friends or anything, but it's like we kind of like knew each other, and I've only like really seen them like maybe twice in real life, or maybe like once. And then the second time, like they gave off like a really like just like cool vibes, like they seemed really cool. So I decided to go to this event with them, go to this like drag show with them. This is dark chocolate apparently. When I ordered it today, I've been ordering it so much that like the person that works here kind of like knows, and she was like dark chocolate. I was like, this is dark chocolate, because the name is Soul. soul chocolate. So whatever it is, it's heavenly. Chocolate is one of the best things on this planet, truly. Yeah, so this person who seemed cool for the first or second time that I saw them, they were super weird at the show. Like, I don't want to get into too much detail, but at some point they shushed me. Like, imagine telling somebody in a club that you're like being loud, and I wasn't like being that loud, mind you. It's like the music was loud. Like the fact that I'm just even have to like explain this, like it's just like, yeah, because I in the moment I was so shocked that like they would do that. They were just like shh, and I'm just like, what? Like, what the fuck is going on? They just shush me at a drag show? Really? In a pub? In a bar? In like a major drag show? Not just like, oh, like a whole like night. Again, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I'm just like, because like I would never think that somebody would be this lame. To be like 100% real, I'm just like, how could somebody be this lame, man? Like who would do that? Like ever? Like what is this like bizarre behavior? Why are you subjecting me to this bizarre behavior? I deserve way better. What the fuck is going on? I thought we were cool. And just like being like, oh yeah, like you're being really loud. Again, just like and like swear to God, like they were the type of person, some people like when they talk like this, they're just like, yeah, I'm just like yeah, I just went there and I sometimes just like move their head or like just like it's really hard to like understand them. And I'm like, bro, I don't understand what you're saying. When I speak any like quieter, you don't hear me, so that's why I have to like repeat myself and often like nearly yell, but it's not like. And then they were tripping out, but they were telling me that I'm tripping out, and I'm like, bro, I'm literally trying to like. I paid a good $16 for this show, and I'm really excited for it, and I got my ass out of my bed on a rainy day, cold outside, an hour to get here to enjoy the show. I knew the show was gonna be good. Like that's what I thought. I was like, it's a really good show. We're just gonna watch it together and enjoy. That's it. But apparently you can't even do that with most people. Like I really took for granted, and I have to like go really like I'm really lucky to have like 3 4 people here that are like I've met them recently, but like I consider them truly like good friends. Although I don't like hang out with them as much as I want and stuff, just because like life's been busy. But like when we do hang out, it's like it's magic. It's amazing. It's just flow. Nothing's forced. Like I just like more and more. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like how could somebody be? And like that's the thing. Like they were thinking I'm lame probably, because I was just like I don't know, trying to enjoy myself or like so. I don't know, but yeah, no shade. No shade, just goodbye. Like forever. Like I'm serious. Like goodbye forever. Like I don't like I don't want to exercise like if I want to respect my emotions. I want to respect my experiences. Like I'm done like trying to like kind of like be empathetic towards everybody. Give that energy to everybody and trying to like see everything through their perspectives when they've like when they're just like straight up lame, like shushing me at a drag show. Can you believe it? Like I have like zero tolerance policy about getting shushed at a drag show, man. It's just like it's really lame. It's like the exact opposite energy that I'm going for. I'm going for like a carefree, like I'm trying to go out, consume some good art, get the creative juices flowing, get inspired, and oh my god, honestly, like maybe one day I'll spill the tea about like what show it was, cause like the drag queens and the drag kings were fantastic. They were amazing. It was such a good show, and like I really decided in my head, I was just like, like you go do your thing, I'm gonna go do my thing, and I kind of like distance myself from them. I was just like, cause I was like, I've came all this way. I really don't want to like have my night be ruined by this person. I'm really here for the show, so I really enjoyed the show. But yeah, that was going on the background, and it wasn't a cute backdrop to the whole story. So yeah, like why should we waste our time with people that we like? We can tell. Like you can tell when you don't like someone. Like we don't like them. It's just like it's forced. There's no flow. Like just like you just don't get each other. You're not like vibing on the same frequency. Like it's nothing like and again like I don't care about the ethics of it. I don't care about like it's just like I'm not interested in discussing whether there's judgment involved in like figuring out like I'm not out here like judging people. I don't care. I genuinely like don't care. I don't want to care because I want to be focused on me. I want to like figure out what I want to do. I want to be focused on my own goals, and I want to keep doing me, you know. But it's like we're not vibing. Clearly, you're lame to me. What you're doing is lame to me. So why should I just like keep trying to make something work that is not bringing me joy? It feels like a task. And I feel like relationships that feel like tasks are not the ones we should keep. I think some studies have also been done on this about how your quality of life has to do with your relationships directly. Like other factors like financial, you know, or or like those factors matter, health, those things, but like relationships are number one. So be really stingy almost. I don't know, be ruthless when it comes to your relationships. Like really choose who you want to spend your time with, and it will make you happy. If you choose correctly, you will gain an insane amount of happiness, and it doesn't feel heavy anymore, and it actually feels like something that you guys can grow together, and you guys can uplift each other and inspire each other and help each other and grow together, and like all those beautiful things, instead of like this performance that you feel like you didn't sign up for. That's all. Have a good day, and goodbye for now.